Good evening, friends. Welcome to Prabhu KB's YouTube channel. I am the CEO, Managing Partner of Fibocan LLP. Fibocan is into the business of enabling wealth. We enable wealth through training, coaching, mentoring, helping clients devise their investment strategies through our technology solutions and offerings. In this video, we'll be discussing how the market performed last week, that is week of November 8 to 12, and what we can expect from the market next week. There have been a lot of queries coming from clients asking for when is the next set of training going to start and what are the fees and other things. We will be publishing all those details shortly in our website, and we will also be sharing other details regarding that. Now we'll go into the markets. Bank Nifty fell 38,733 for the week. It fell 2% in the week, while Nifty jumped up by 1% and closed at 18,102. On the banking stocks, every banking stock fell. HDFC 2.6%, SBI 3.6%, IndusInd Bank was a big fall with 12% odd, and Federal Bank also fell by 1%, while Kotak and IDFC remained flat. Bandhan Bank jumped by 3.8%. Bandhan now seems to be coming out of its negative trend. However, it has to close above its 200-day moving average decisively. If that happens, yes, there are some more big up moves possible in Bandhan Bank. What we can expect from banking? The banking index, Bank Nifty, is sliding down in the daily chart. This is a clear case of channel downwards. Hence, I expect it to go down. However, 38,300 is where the 50-day moving average is there. That is where it should take support. On the financial front, Bajaj Finance flat at 0.7%. HDFC jumped significantly by 3.2%, and Bajaj Finserv by 4%. These two had propelled Bank Nifty. Because it had such a up move, next week we don't expect much of move in these stocks. On the NBFC front, Shriram Transport flat 0.3%. It formed a doji star in the weekly chart. Hence, next week if it opens gap up, there is chance that it can go up. Then Chola jumped by around 8%, Muthoot by 10%, and Manappuram by 5%. Hence, no, we don't expect much movement in these stocks excepting Shriram if it opens gap up. On the Reliance, it jumped by 3.8%. It is in an up move. On the IT stocks, HCL down by 0.9%. TCS and Mphasis remained flat, while Infy jumped by 4%, Techem by 5%, and Mindtree by 5%. Because Techem and Mindtree has moved up, we can see some sideways movement next week, while TCS can move up, and Mphasis, if it opens gap up, will go up significantly next week. These are some of the things that we have to watch. On the consumer goods front, Asian Paints fell by 1.2%, then HLL by 0.7%, it remained flat. PVR fell by 2%, while Pidilite formed a doji star, meaning the opening and the closing remained at the same level in the weekly chart. Next week, if it opens gap up, again Pidilite is a good stock to enter, and that too with a long-term view. On the stocks that moved up, Britannia by 1%, Nestle by 1.3%, Berger now 4% up. In fact, we have been telling Berger is in a significant up move. It has crossed its 200-day moving average. Now the only 50-day moving average is above the current stock price, and it has good potential to go up. And ABFRL jumped by 2.9%, Titan by 4.4%, and Trent by 5%. PVR, however, it formed the third reversal in the weekly chart. Hence, no PVR. One should be careful while entering PVR. Metals, every metal stock is falling excepting Vedanta and National Aluminium. Vedanta jumped by 5% for the week, and National Aluminium by 1.3%, while all other stocks, Jindal fell by 5.8%, Tata Steel by 3%, SAIL by 4.57%, Hindalco and JSW and NMDC remained flat at anywhere from 0.9 to 0.5% down. All the components of metals look weak, and I don't see either big movement next week in the metal components. On the automobile front, Bajaj Auto and Hero Motor look weak, with Bajaj Auto looking terribly weak in the weekly chart, while Hero remained flat. Maruti also fell by 3.5%. However, Maruti has chance of closing the month, I am saying November. If it closes around the same level where it closed the previous month, then we can see a significant up move in December. Please watch the trend for Maruti. Eicher Motors, Escorts all jumped by 2.3%, 3.4%, M&M by 7.5%, Tata Motors by 3.5% and TVS by 2.9%. TVS and other things are in a significant up move. Another 3% fall is possible in Bajaj Auto. If Acer opens gap up, it will gap down, it will fall big. Eicher Motors. Escorts is in a strong up move, and TVS and Tata Motor long term up move. Lastly, the other components, Adani Enterprise, Adani Ports. Adani Enterprise by 15% it jumped for the week. Adani Ports by 5%, Apollo Hospital by 5%, Polycab by 5%. DLF was flat. With all these components, Adani Enterprise, it is above the upper band and it will go up further. Adani Ports now, it has crossed above the 200-day moving average, and hence it is in a strong bullish trend. With all these things, what we can expect for Bank Nifty and Nifty for the week? In fact, Bank Nifty, we expect it to be in a very narrow range of 38,300 should take support, and 39,600 are the resistance for the week. While Nifty should move in the range of 18,200 to 17,900 to 18,200. So tomorrow on Sunday, we will be putting our video for the global markets. As always, request everyone to please subscribe and encourage your friends and others to subscribe. Lastly, disclaimer, the objective of this video is only for training and educational purpose. Please discuss with your investment advisor before making any investment decision. Thank you very much.